Welcome to our open house. Since the kids are flipping some subjects, we thought we'd flip open house for you.
Here's some information about attendance. Please make sure your kids are here every day. We want to see their bright, shining faces. As you know, our hours of the day are a little different, so please check it out.
Here's a little information on dismissal. We do keep our classroom open up until 4 every day except for Wednesdays.
For homework, make sure that your kids are the ones doing the homework. It should be their responsibility. And as it says, as more subjects are flipped, it will become more and more just an online situation, so we don't have to worry about forgetting books and things. For reading, we are doing a lot with Harry Potter. It is more than just I'm reading it as a read aloud. We use it to practice our standards. They also are required to do 2 iReady readings a week for a total of 45 minutes and 2 achieves a week. So please remind your child by Thursday night to make sure that they've got it all done.
For math, we are using extra math in the mornings when students first get here. For their fluency practice, they're doing multiplication and division, and they should be recalling those in 3 seconds or less. We are using CERN as our instruction at home for the flipped portion of it, and then they come in and they have a student workbook that says do all math, and they fit right together. Students do need to be completing these lessons at home nightly. It's very important that they don't get behind. They also have iReady expectations, but those should be finished in the classroom. It would be 2 math iReadies each week, and that's passing the lessons, not just doing the lessons. Science, we have a science lab that we attend each week, and we started some interactive journals today. All 4th grade students are expected to have their own science fair project, and we will send more information home on that shortly.
Social studies, we haven't actually gotten to social studies yet, but it will be part of their reading. So in lieu of doing reading some days, they will have social studies assignments that they will be reading and projects they'll be working on.
Progress reports. Any test papers or important paperwork will start coming home on Tuesdays beginning next week in a folder. And they have opportunity to review and do error analysis and to make corrections. And progress report should be coming home shortly after that.
For our behavior management, much like last year, we're using a clipboard system. We mainly are giving them points on the clipboard. They are earning points for their house, which we'll talk about more in just a couple of minutes. They do get a weekly conduct grade, and you can see their progress on Class Dojo.
Same grading scale as in past years. Some of the content that's included there is student engagement, their rotations, and blended learning, which is their online lessons, quizzes, assignments, and assessments. We do not do extra credit. Due to students being able to do error analysis on quizzes and assessments, we don't feel like we should also give extra credit.
Testing. All the dates are listed below. Go ahead and put those on your calendar so that you make sure your child is here and ready for those testing days. Of course, it's possible that they'll change, but we're hoping they won't. And here's some more testing that we'll do. At the end of every quarter, they'll be doing some testing online.
Here's the grade portal, duvalschools.org, and then Lone Star to create an account. Students also know how to log in from any computer to show you their account.
Conferences. We would love to meet with you anytime you want to. We can do that over the phone or through email. You can write us notes, or we can message back and forth on Class Dojo. We prefer to have scheduled conferences, though. When you catch us on the fly, it's just not the most conducive to having an effective conference. So just let us know. Later on, we will have student-led conferences so they can show you all the cool stuff they can do.
If you have any questions, please send us a dojo, or your child can message us on their Teams account.
Every Friday, we're going to be doing some kind of activity for kids who are caught up.
This is where we are with flipping so far. Math is completely flipped. Reading, we're starting this week. Writing probably won't really be flipped. Science, obviously, we had a few kinks, and we're going to figure that out. So we'll have more information to come. And then the social studies will be integrated into the reading.
Volunteers, we'd love to have volunteers help out. Let us know. Just noticed I didn't fix this before I printed it. Do you know how often it
2
expires?
years.
So every 2 years you have to redo your volunteer status. Sorry about that. If you haven't turned in your parent school contract or your white information cards, please get those to us ASAP.
So those of you that don't know, the theme of Harry Potter has school, Hogwarts. They have houses, which is kind of like teams, different teams they're in. And all of our students have been sorted with a sorting hat and a quiz. And they eat together on Fridays. They work together on different activities just to work with team building and become more responsible, effective students.
So here's their houses.
Here's their houses.
We hope to see you on Thursday.